My name is Ian.
My name's Oliver.
And the project is Solar Powered Cars. The project is Solar Powered Cars. Just help the environment by cutting down on the CO2 put out by the car exhausts, and it will cut down on the fossil fuels.
We came up with it because we thought that that there was too much CO2 in the atmosphere.
And it involves the technology, transport, and a bit of education, because we need to learn how to make the cars and the parts for the cars. It doesn't use the fossil fuels, charges itself using the sun. Doesn't need a charging station to run, so you don't need to charge up, so you don't need to spend money on putting those in. It would be cheaper to run, so because you don't need to buy the petrol or pay for the electricity in the charging stations. And we would hope that it would be cheaper in the normal cars to buy in 2020. 18 plus, people who could have a license to drive the cars.
And who's going to make this car? Because it seems like a very complicated project.
We think that we're going to make a prototype, and then we eventually some bigger manufacturer will make it.
And how are you going to make the prototype?
We are going to make it using this 3D printer.
Oh, very good. Very good. So what, did you brainstorm the idea?
We were thinking of how we would make it quite a bit.
And did you come up with a plan to do your prototype?
Well, we are currently designing how it's going to look like, our car.
What are you using to design it?
We're using Google SketchUp to design it.
How much do you think this car is going to cost?
We're keeping it very cheap now at this stage, because we're using the 3D printer to print the prototype, but it will be very costly when we're actually making the proper car, because the parts aren't manufactured here in Ireland, and we'll need to import them, and we need to get specialists to build the cars.
This seems like a great idea for the year 2020, but have you seen any problems involved in creating your product? Are there any disadvantages?
We've seen some disadvantages, like it won't charge when there's no sun. And there's less of them in production. They don't have the normal speed that normal cars would have, so they go slower. If it's dark for many days, it won't be able to go, and you'll have to charge it manually like a normal electric car.
Very good. And is there any competition out there for your solar powered cars?
Other manufacturers have started building already. They've already made one solar car, which is by Ford.
And when do you think you'll have the prototype finished?
And we'll probably have it finished pretty soon when we get to print it.
Very good. Thank you, boys. Best of luck with your project now.
Thanks.